What's up, YouTube? I'm back yet again. It's your girl, Sassy Silly Shawnie, back with another video that's going to help you grow on social media. If you've already seen the title, you already know what it is. This is the channel for the young entrepreneur, the young woman in college, out of college, or the young woman who just wants more out of life. It's your girl, Sassy Silly Shawnie. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. If you're returning, well, come on in. Come on in. Okay. I am Sassy Silly Shawnie. I'm legit. So you're going to see some sass, you're going to see some silliness, and if you don't mind it, we're going to be best friends. All right. So how to grow on social media. Let's get into the video without further ado, y'all. How to grow on social media. Number one, you need to be yourself. Ooh, child, be yourself. I don't know how many times I fell victim of looking at other people that I saw on my news feed. Okay, let me just be real. Can I tell you the truth real quick? Okay, so there was times when I tried to be the Instagram model, be in some risque poses, okay? Anybody who knows me knows I'm very modest, okay? So let me just go ahead and say that. Okay, I'm very modest. So be yourself. That wasn't for me. Then there was times where I was trying to be like Black excellence. My husband is Asian. It doesn't even, people was looking at me crazy, y'all. They was like, what? Anyway, okay. But my number one tip is be yourself, because you will attract your tribe, okay? There's this girl that I know named Jade, and she is super duper weird, but she's so successful, right? And I was like, wow, I want to be like Jade. I want to be like Jade. But I wanted to be like her because she was herself, if that makes sense. So I wanted to be myself, and I was not yet out of my shell to be myself, because my whole life I was told, don't be me, because they told me I was loud. They told me I was up front. I'm too rude, direct to the point, or whatever, all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay. They told me I talk too much. So I didn't even want to be me. I wanted to be somebody else. And when I saw Jade being unapologetically Jade, I was like, ooh, I need to be unapologetically Shawnie. Let's get it. Okay. So anyway, she was super duper successful. And I was like, wow, but all I saw was her on social media. So I got the opportunity to go to an event in Florida, and I went and I saw her on the dance floor, y'all. She was cutting a rug with her team. She could not dance. She could not dance, okay? Jade, if you're watching this, I love you, girl. I love you. When I saw that you couldn't dance, yeah, I saw that you were a millionaire. I was like, if she can do this, I can do this. So be yourself, and you'll attract people who are similar to you. Everybody's not going to be just like you, but you'll still attract them, and that's okay. Because again, this channel is all about celebrating everybody where they're at, right? So number two, you want to remove distractions. What do I mean by that? Remove people who you're afraid to be yourself in front of. There were some people on my social media who I was like, oh my God, if I post this, they're gonna say something to me, or they might feel this type of way. Oh, I can't do this in front of them. Do they pay your bills? Okay, hold up. Do they pay your bills? If the answer is no, remove them. And if there's somebody you're close with, that's okay. You know what? I'm not gonna say that on camera. I had to remove somebody out of my life on social media, and no regrets, like that commercial, anyway. But I had to remove them. And if there's somebody you're close with and you talk to often, then you just, have a conversation, be like, you know what, I'm using my social media as my business, and I wanted to just keep the connection with you on my phone. So here's my number, here's my email, whatever you got to do, but you got to remove them. You got to remove them, y'all, because that's going to hinder you in your business, and you want to be able to grow. So that is all I'm going to say about that. Remove your distractions, because you don't want to hinder yourself. I was like, oh, but no, remove them. Remove them. It's okay. It's okay. It's all love. It's all love, baby. Just remove them. So number three, know your audience. Know who you are talking to. As you guys know, this channel is for the young entrepreneur, the young woman in college, fresh out of college, the young woman who just wants more out of life. And if that's you, which probably is because you're watching the video, even if you're a young man, you want more out of life. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this video, okay? So know your audience. Know who you're talking to. So if you have an audience that's mostly moms, maybe talk about some of the struggles of being a mother, even if you're not a mother yourself. The girl Call Me Crystal on TikTok, she makes a lot of videos about like things toddlers do or whatever. She doesn't even have kids. So find different things that are relatable and you can share it, and you don't have to feel like a fraud because you're just finding things that are relatable to your audience, and they'll love you for that. For example, like I could talk about being a mom, but I could talk about also how I was in college in Japan eating soy sauce and rice because I was broke. Yeah. Y'all probably can't relate with the soy sauce and rice, but you can probably relate with being broke, right? Eating ramen noodles, right? Yes, the ramen noodle diet, or gaining the freshman 20 or the freshman 30. It depends on what it is. I think mine was 30 pounds, and then I lost all of it, y'all. I was like, oh, I cannot be doing this, baby. So I was in the gym studying and working out at the same time. Anyway, long story short, figure out who your audience is and cater to them. Give them things, give them content that's valuable to them, that's gonna help them, that's gonna make them feel good or feel equipped to go about their week. And they will love you for it, and they will share it with like-minded people who are their friends that are in the same audience, and you'll just continue to grow and grow and grow. And if you continue to give, like I'm giving it to you in this video, it's just going to happen naturally, because if you give, you can receive. So always be a giver. Be a cheerful giver, because blessed is a cheerful giver. Okay. Number 4, choose 3 to 4 things about you and make that, like, talk it up. Like, talk about it more. So, for example, there's this one girl in my business, and she's always talking about TJ Maxx, okay? I don't know. I'm not sipping the Kool-Aid for TJ Maxx. I'm just not yet. So I might have to go try it out. But if you see her bio, she's talking about probably off shopping at TJ Maxx. Everything is TJ Maxx. So every time somebody sees something about TJ Maxx, they tag her in it. For me, for the longest time, I love food, y'all. So I'm gonna talk about food like, whoo, whoo, whoo. I love it, okay? There are a few things I could talk about for hours. Labor, hair, and food, okay? Those 3 things I could talk about for hours. Oh, also business, because like, you saw that look. You know what that means. And if you didn't, well, if you know, you know. Okay, so 4 things I could talk about for hours, but I'm not talking about those all the time on my, those things, I'm not talking about those all the time on my page, because that's not what my audience likes. But 3 to 4 things about you. So for a while, I was talking about boba, because girl, I love me some boba. Okay. It was the almond milk tea for me. It was the jasmine milk tea. It was the, I kind of keep it simple, those 2. And for a while I was drinking the rose one, but it tastes like perfume. I just couldn't get with it, even though it was pretty. I just couldn't do it, okay? But I was talking about boba so much that people started tagging me and stuff on Facebook and Instagram and sending stuff to my DMs about boba, like little boba pillows, like a little cute animated boba person on a shirt, or somebody like this that was making bubble tea, or a bubble tea grand opening, like anything that was about boba, they were tagging me on it, okay? Find 3 to 4 things about you that are unique, okay? So if you're a college student, a lot of people are college students, but what about you makes you different? It makes you stand out. What do you like? Where are you always shopping at? Just find out what about you. Even if you don't think it's like important, like nobody will care about that, they will. It'll make you stand out, and that more people will find you who like that stuff. For example, somebody DM'd me and they were like, oh my gosh, I love that you post about food. And I was like, oh. And she was like, thank you so much for being yourself and blah, 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 because people always made me feel bad for eating and talking about food and my love of food, but you do it so freely and openly. You help me to accept who I am better. And I was like, that's what I'm here for. That's exactly what I'm here for. And it was just confirmation that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, because I'm celebrating everybody where they're at, and feel free to be yourself. That's another way that you can grow on social media. So giveaways. Giveaways are huge. My team does a giveaway every single month. Thank God for Jesus. We're blessed to do this. Sometimes we give away $1,300 or a Louis Vuitton bag. Sometimes it's $1,000. And giveaways help me to grow my business every single month, because people need money. So some people, they come to my page and they just, want to get into the giveaway. Others, they see my page and they're like, wow, she makes money from her phone. After they've done the giveaway, they're like, wow, she makes money from her phone. I think I want to figure out how to do that too. So they watch me for a little while, or they'll go ahead and fill out my application, and then they'll start working with me. It just depends. Or maybe they see something that I promote and that I'm using myself, and they're like, I need some of that. So it just depends, but that's how you grow on social media, and also helps you to grow your business, y'all. So giveaways are huge, and it doesn't have to be big like $1,000 if everybody ain't able. So if it's just you and you're starting low by yourself, maybe give away a free lunch on you, and have some type of way that they can engage with you, interact with you to help you further grow on social media. Have a giveaway, because those are huge in helping you grow your social media and grow your business. All right, number 6, be picky about your network. So I want to say this because I used to just add any and everybody into my network. On Instagram, you kind of can't like stop it. You can remove followers, but those are just going to be like your typical sugar daddy or like fake account, or like, you know, those scam accounts, all that kind of stuff. So you want to be picky about your network, specifically on Facebook, not really on TikTok or Instagram, but specifically on Facebook, because I used to just add any and everybody. But then I started seeing a lot of stuff on my timeline. Like if you're negative, if you're cursing a lot, if you're posting inappropriate stuff, and I'm scrolling on my Facebook with my kids next to me, nah, you're getting deleted or unfollowed. Like you can unfollow on Facebook too. So be picky about who you have in your network. I don't just let anybody in my network. I'll accept you in if you add me, but then if I see that if you're having any of those inappropriate things, including negativities inappropriate to me, then you're out of here, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but that's not my circle. We vibe higher than that, okay? So be picky about your network, because you'll see that people who see your things might, when they're participating in your giveaway, let's say you have somebody negative in your network, they're participating in your giveaway, and then they do something where they're sharing about your giveaway, right? Then their negative friends are going to be on your page, and then it's just going to be a whole bunch of negativity, and it's like, nah, we're not doing that. Not today. Not today. Okay. And then my last tip is to have bright, clear photos. So you saw when the lighting changed on the video, I had to turn on my ring light. So have bright, clear photos. Take a second, wipe off your lens. It doesn't take much. In fact, let me show you this real quick. So when I pick up my phone, the first thing I do if I'm going to take a photo is I'm going to like wipe off my lens, right? That's how I do it. I don't know. Okay, so right here is obviously dark, but if I go right here, it's definitely better, and then I can just be like, or there's a little shadow right there. That's nice right there. That's nice. It's a little dark, but you can always lighten it. All right. So bright, clear photos and smiling, things like that. That's my last tips about how to grow on social media. I hope that you implement these tips. I hope you use them. And if you want more tips about like how to get more likes, then please watch this video right here, which will also help you grow on social media, because the more people that are seeing your things on TikTok and Instagram, the more follows you'll get. But rule of thumb is bright, clear photos. Check out the how to get more likes, and that'll help boost your engagement on your posts, and more people will see your stuff. And I just hope that you take these tips, you implement them into your social media, into your business, because it'll just help you grow and be better. And I hope that you take something from this video and you share with somebody else, or you just share this video with somebody else. Please comment down below on some of the things you're going to implement into your daily social media routine, or weekly, or whatever it is. Like this video if you haven't already. I appreciate it. It's free, and it helps me to get this out to more people who are like-minded just like you. I thank you for watching, and please go ahead and follow me on Instagram, add me as a friend on Facebook. If I'm at the 5,000 limit, then just follow me, please. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate your support. I hope you're having a blessed day, and I'll see you on the next one.